What's up guys? Today we are back with the Street Triple, and what we're going to be doing is prepping it for the drag strip, because next week I am taking this thing down the drag strip and seeing what it'll do. Finally, after 2-3 years of me owning it, I'm finally getting to the drag strip, which is what I've wanted to do for a very long time. So today we're going to prep this thing and get it ready for that. Now, you don't really have to do anything to these. You can literally just take it straight on the drag strip as it sits. But what I want to do is just go over the whole thing, make sure everything's good on it, remove a couple of bits and pieces, and just give it a general look over, make sure everything's good on it. The first thing we're going to do is give it a clean, because I haven't ridden it in probably 3 or 4 weeks. The battery's dead, it's filthy, just needs to be looked after, brought back to shiny new, and we'll start getting into removing some bits and pieces. Alright, so that's clean enough, I think. At least for now. I will be giving it a quick detail before I take it to the drag strip. But for now, it's clean, it looks decent, so we're going to move on. Okay, first thing we're going to do is jack up the rear, put it on a stand. So what we're going to do is remove these bar end mirrors, remove all the indicators, and remove the tail tidy. And we're also going to figure out a spot to put a GoPro. I've already got a GoPro mount here, but I reckon I want to put one on the front somewhere as well. Just not sure where yet. I don't have a handlebar mount, so I'll either go get a handlebar mount or I'll put one of the sticky ones on the front somewhere. Maybe on the tank or something, maybe there. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure that out. So I'm going to put it on a stand and we're going to start taking stuff off. Alright, so all we need to remove the mirrors is just an Allen key, which I'm pretty sure is a 5mm. Nope, 4. Probably wondering why I'm even taking all this stuff off. It's completely not necessary. Well, for me, this is the first time I've ever been on a drag strip before, and I'm taking a bike, not a car, so I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the track's going to be like, if it's going to be prepped. If it is, then the tyres might hook up a little bit too well, more than I'm expecting anyway. So there is a slight possibility that I will crash. So by taking off some of this stuff, it's just, if I do come off, I don't have to replace these, because, you know, these mirrors are about $350. The indicators are another $320. The tail tidy is another couple $100. So just by removing these things, I'm reducing my repair bill if I do crash. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to save weight or to make better aerodynamics. It's just literally, if I crash, I've got less to replace. All right, so we're just gonna take these off. Yeah, like all this stuff is very easy to take off and put back on, so that's why I'm doing it. So yeah, literally easy as that. Really, it's like a minute worth of work to take that off. So for the sake of saving $350 if I crash, I might as well do that. And we're just gonna put the original bar ends back on it, just so it doesn't look stupid. Now, I scratched these up pretty bad when I was taking them off. Can't remember how I did it, but somehow I scratched them badly. So there we go. And plus that looks better without mirrors, so no more mirrors. Just looks, that looks so good without mirrors. It really does. So yeah, for, you know, the sake of 5 minutes worth of work, save yourself $350 if you come off. I think it's worth it. Now, just got to take these off, which is literally just one Allen key, pull that off, unclip the wires, and that's it for the fronts. Now, you really should disconnect the battery when fiddling around with electronics. Yeah, that's one. And literally for the sake of 1 minute, you can have the indicator out as well. I've got to put the screw back in, otherwise that's loose. Now, if you want to, you can probably tape up these connectors. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to hide them up in there where they won't get wet. Now the indicators are off. It's getting better looking by the second. It's going to look amazing with that tail tidy off. It's going to look like a proper track bike. Now to get the tail tidy off, we've got to go into the boot. All right, now to get the tail tidy off, we need to undo these 4, but because I have an alarm system, the alarm system needs to be unscrewed first so I can get to that bolt there. But other than that, this should be relatively easy. Okay, now the alarm system's out of the way, we can get to those other bolts. All right, slide that out. And that's the tail tidy off. Nice and simple. All right, so what I actually want to do is take this section off and bolt that back on underneath so there's no holes in the tail for the most part. So if you look, that's what you're left with if you have no tail on it. So I'm going to pop this back up in there so it doesn't look completely stupid. I'm just going to put the alarm back in. Now all I've got to do is just pop all these wires somewhere, plug my USB back in, put all that in there. All right, no tail. So we're looking good. There's no tail tidy, no indicators, no mirrors. It's looking quite good. I think all that's left to do, check the tire pressures, clean and lube the chain, check all the fluids and everything, make sure everything's good, charge the battery, then we're hitting the racetrack. Let's see what kind of tire pressures we've got going on. Looks like we've got about 30 PSI. I might have to turn the compressor on, pump these up a little bit. There we go. I don't really know what tire pressures to run at the drag strip, so I'm just going to run it at street pressure for now. If I feel like I have to change it, I can do that at the track. So what we're going to do now is dry the chain, because I don't really want water on it, but we're going to dry it, clean it, and then lube it. Now it's really starting to rain now, so hopefully you guys can still hear me, but I don't have much chain cleaner left, so I might have to use some degreaser or something, WD-40, I don't know, figure something out. Now, if you don't know how to clean and lube a chain, I'm sure I've got a video somewhere. If I can find it, I'll link it above so you can check it out. I did get a fair amount of that chain cleaner on the exhausts and other parts of the bike, so I'm going to wipe all that down. Alright guys, it was raining for a while. I had to stop filming. It's still raining now, but it's not as heavy, so I can actually finish this video. The bike looks so much better without mirrors, indicators, and a tail tidy. So yeah, it's pretty much ready for the track now. I'm really excited to do it. I've never been on a drag strip before. This should be really exciting. But yeah, give you a once over of the bike. Just looks ready to race now. Now I've lubed the chain, checked all the fluids, done the tire pressures, done everything that needs to be done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check back next week for the actual drag racing video. I'll be going down to Calder Park in Melbourne, which is about an hour away from my house. Hopefully I'll be able to get some good times on this. I'm not sure exactly what it'll do. It's only got 83 horsepower at the wheel, and I'm not a very experienced rider, so I'm not sure of the times I'll get. I'm not even sure what this is capable of. It'd be great if I could get a 12-second. I'm not sure if that's pushing it or not, but I think 12 seconds is reasonable. But anyway, like this video if you liked it. Comment below what you think the times will be. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss out on the actual drag racing video. I'm also going with Gabriel. Hopefully he'll be coming. You guys might remember him from the FZR videos. Also going up with a mate, Adam. He's got a Mitsubishi Airtrek he's taking on the drag strip as well. Hopefully that will be awesome. Make sure to check out that video because it should be good. Anyway, I'll leave you guys with that, and I'll see you in the next one.